Hi, and welcome to the Trucking Scribe. It's Esther. Today I'm making an accordion file folder with Vals Digital Kit sunflowers, and I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can get the kit. And also I'm going to do a drawing for this. I'm thinking the end of the month. No, that's too long. Let's do March 17th. We'll do St. Patrick's Day. So leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe, and you'll be entered to win this cute little accordion folder. I will be sending it international, but you have to be at least 18, and I hope that you win it. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, and have a great day. I am doing a design team project with Vals Creation. She has a new Sunflowers digital out. This is just some of them. I'm going to put them up in the corner so that you can see the whole set. And I actually have them upside down. So I'm going to flip them over. And some of them I had printed two sides for this project. They're really pretty sunflowers. There's tags and belly bands and all kinds of stuff in this kit. So if you're interested, definitely get in touch with Val. I'll put all of her information below. So what I'm doing, I was looking at a couple of different things. I have this. Well, I'm going to go this way. I have this, but I don't know that I like the background color, but I love this. It just doesn't seem to be going together really well. So while I was looking through everything, I saw this and I thought, I don't know that it's going to be anything in here. And it just so happened that I saw this page, and it actually goes pretty good. So I have two of those. Now I saw this page, thought I could use this part, but then there was this page too. And these are all the back sides of these pages. So you might find unexpected things in places you're not looking for, different colors. I would not have thought that I would have found something in this one. It just happened to be one that I pulled out. So what I've done is I also have gotten a kit from Victoria Designs, this one, and I got the blank one too, so I could have a template. And what I did is I took and made my own templates. So right now I don't need this. I'm going to set it over here. So my main templates are right here. Let's see. That longest one. There we go. So I'm not sure about the colors yet. What I'm going to do is, so I've already measured this, and I need 7.5 inches. But I'm just going to use my template because it's going to be easier and quicker. Do I want that one, or do I want this darker orange? Because what I'm looking at is I actually need this piece and this piece, which is this one. I'm trying to decide. This is going to be the inside one because I've already cut it. So what I'm looking at is I think I'm going to do the yellow one. That way. I can do yellow all the way around on the outside. Turn it back over on the wrong side. You shouldn't see this. I'm just gonna trace my template. And this is just very heavy cardstock. And I did cut that one part off of the other template because it just was not, I like this shape better. I've added like half an inch to the midway. Okay, so on this side, I need to cut right here. I don't need the whole thing. I've got two pieces on one. So I've got my pieces ready. The outside, the main part of it. I'm going to go ahead and do my score lines. I'm doing this a little out of order. It's just the way that I have gotten started doing it. So I have written my score lines down so I know where to score it. 6. Like I said, I just came up with this one and made the template from the one that came with this other. So this was the actual template. I cut this part off and then I added right here, I added some room so I could have, because that one has a 1/4 inch. This one has like 1/4 of an inch of space, top and bottom. This one, I give it almost an inch. So there is a lot of difference in the sizes. We got that one. Let's see. So this one is going to come down an inch. And then I got this one. I scored this one yet. So basically I'm scoring those middle lines. And Victoria Designs has some great tutorials and all, and you can go over there and get this download. And then, like I said, you could go and get with Val on hers. So what I'm doing is just creasing my lines so that they're good. So what I'm doing, because also at the same time, I felt like this just needed a little more structure. I put some lace there, and then I have lace right here and where that middle is. And basically I just got this yardage that I had and I cut strips of it to be wider than this part. Now on this one I'm not going to put anything. I'm looking for a bigger piece. And they get cut wonky. So I'm not going to put anything over this part. So I'm looking for something that's more that width. The other ones are going to be covered up. So I'm just taking some fabric tag and gluing it down. So you will see the lace on the bottom, but not a lot. And I'll show you on one of these others. Let's see. So this one has lace in the bottom of it. If you look, you can see it down in there. But you really, unless you know it's there, you really don't know. This is going to help cover up some of that dark color. And then I'm going to come over it. And I really want a wider piece. They're kind of thin. So what I'm wanting to do is go past these folds to give that some strength. So that works out good. You can see under there how I've got that. This is not going to show, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So I'm going out of the, past the lines. And I hope this is making sense. So I'm going to put some more glue right there, so that when I put this other piece on, it will stick this down. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why I always get this one. My other one is about out. See, it just, I just don't know what to think about this ink, this glue. I'm trying to get the edges. Well, this is not going very well. But I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put wrong side down, wrong side to wrong side, and butt it up against that line. Slide it up there just a little bit. I need to check this side and make sure that I have room. Actually, this is, so I'm going to have a little bit of hangover here, and I'm just going to trim it. I've had it on every one of them that I've made. And if I don't leave it on, then I'm too short. I'm going to throw some glue in there too. Okay. And I'm also going to trim that little bit that's showing. Okay. So then this piece is going to go right here, and I need a piece to go right there. I'm having such horrible luck with that glue stick. I'm going to do this. Now I know Tina at Victoria Designs. She used glue stick and the double-sided tape. I have no idea where my double-sided tape is. This is going to be covered up. I don't know where I got that from. Y'all probably do. Probably sitting there hollering, saying, "Hey, stop." So I want to glue wrong side to wrong side. So I can get it to work right. And this one too, I'm probably going to have to trim off this bottom, so I'm not going to get too close. So what I'm looking for is the top part here, because this flap is going to fold over like that. And you see, I'm a little short, so we can fix that. And usually one way or the other. Do a piece together. This is what you call working on it. I'm going to pick this up and get this right under here because I know I didn't get glue down here. Purposely didn't get glue down there. Let's see. I want that just to slip in there. I have actually been having fun making these. I don't know why, but they have been a lot of fun. Okay, so now I need this section cut. So since I have yellow up there, I could do this. So what I need is my small template because it's going to fit. Or do I need? No, I need the large one for this. Yeah. I'm just going to trace around it too. I'm not very good at fussy cutting, so I'm not being really particular. So now we're going to glue this right to here. And they don't want to be long, so I'm going to trim that up too. I don't know why the other one was that short. See, I want it to, this one to be to where it, so I'm going to have to fix my other one, my other template. Just get it evened up to the other one. Or you can leave it like me. You can leave it and then you can just trim it off and your edges are matching like this. That's coming from that book. So I want to be able to fold this. And then I'm just going to go around and trim it. Then I'm going to find something else to glue on because this is getting my paper dirty. See how I'm just going in and trimming out that little bit of the excess. When you do that, it does look more like it's supposed to, like it was cut at one time. Not always, like right here. So what I did was I took my small template and I cut this because it's going to go right there and it's going to have this little bit of overlap. I'm just going to glue it on there. This has quite a few little pieces, but once you get started, it's not that hard to do at all. And then I'm just kind of lining it up. I need to go that way just a little bit. It just looks crooked. See, then you can go back around it with some distress ink and ink it up. We're going to flip this one over. We're going to do the same thing with this other piece that I already had cut somewhere. So see, it's got a little bit extra room too. I'm going to trim just a tiny bit off here. And what I do with templates is sometimes I just start figuring it out and trying it and trying this and trying that. And eventually I get it. Although I did have the design from Victoria Designs, and she does have blank templates for this, so you can buy blank ones and print them out on your own papers and stuff. And I did buy both. I bought the one with the print on it, this one, and I bought the one without it, just because I was going to do videos on it and I didn't want to have any problems. So if I take this one and it's up the right way up on this side, yeah, and you bring your cover over, then on this other side, you have to have, y'all, this ain't working. So then to have your papers going the right way, you've got one that's on the front, okay? Then on this side, you need the words going up towards the top too. But look what happens when you open it up. They're opposite each other. So one is going this direction, one is going that direction. But since I don't have a direction on paper right now, I was not able to show that to you. So you're not going to really see this when you have it closed up. So I am definitely going to cover these. The way I'm going to do this is to take my paper, I'm going to turn it on the back side so I can, see, I want my little area to show. And since I got the little blue on the bottom, I'm going to let it show. I'm going to come up here and go, see, maybe an 1/8 of an inch in. So see how it falls. Then I'm going to do the same thing, go in this direction, and I'm going to trim it. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it on and put it down. I don't know why this glue, when you first open it, it is so smearing all over the place. And what I do is I just turn my paper this way so I can see what I'm doing. Kind of have my fingers down on the table to line it up. And you can see I'm still holding it, but I'm looking here and here and up there too, all at the same time. So one thing that I figured out, like a paper cut, is that I can use my hand sanitizer when my fingers get all sticky, and it helps a whole lot. So I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to turn it over so I can. So I just went ahead and done it on both ends. That way I didn't have to worry and think I was missing, because I have another project that I've got that I've already started. I just haven't been able to show it to you guys because I'm kind of in the middle of the putting it the text block together. So again, I've got my fingers kind of resting, and I'm looking all the different directions before I put it down completely. So by doing the spines this way, it actually takes pressure off of the bend. So you have your paper doesn't crack as much if you have it glued together. So this is the main structure, and now we need to cut the pages for it. So now I want my double-sided pages, and I'm going to trim off this white. And I'm using this because it'll cut a few more at one time. So I have my measurements for the inside panels. I need a 10 1/4 inch piece. Right. Then I need a 4 5/8 inch piece. Maybe that's not straight. 4 5/8. Yeah, that works. So you'll have these little strips, but hold on to them. So I've got all my pieces inked around the 3 sides. You don't have to worry about the bottom. I have my top up there for where I want it. I'm actually going to put that one in the back because I have 2 of them. Okay, so now we're going to do some scoring. And what I have found out that seems to work better for me is to actually start on the outside. So I'm going to score at 9 7/8, which is right here. 9 3/8, right there. And then 8 7/8. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do 1 3/8, 7/8, and then 3/8. And the reason I went backwards instead of left to right like you normally would is because after I scored this side, that makes this side off. So I'm just going this way from left to right on those two. I'm not sure what those other measurements were, so I'm going to, so 9 7/8 is right there. So if you don't lay your paper down right, just a little bit will have you off, because that's not a very big piece. Then 9 3/8 again, and 8 7/8. So I'm going to finish these up and I'll be right back. So once you get all these folded, we're going to take and fold on the score lines. And it does help if you use your bone folder and press that down. Just makes them go together a little bit easier. Next time I'll turn it over. So you fold it, this is the back side, you fold it in, fold it out, and then back in to make the accordion pleat. And then fold it in, out, and back in. Once you get the hang of this, it don't take no time to make. Probably about 35, 40 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Less than an hour, I would think. I don't know, I'll have to look at my... So what I'm thinking about doing is, this will be my giveaway. I don't know. So we do ask that you like and subscribe and leave a comment to this video. There's, I think, 15 other ladies, 16 ladies collaborating with me. And I'll have a link below that you can go and check them out. They're using the same kit. And you can look and see what they're doing. They have different ideas than I do. So they're going to use theirs in different ways. And it'd be really great if you hit the like and subscribe and comment button for all of them. Because some of them are very small channels just getting started. And I'm still just getting started. I'm getting close to a year. But y'all have been very nice to me. And it does take learning to get better. So, you know, go and say, hey, thank you for sharing this, or thank you for showing me how to do this or that. Because the little comments, believe it or not, that can make somebody's day. You know, kind of like when you're sitting in line at McDonald's and somebody pays for your dinner that's behind you, and you get a free dinner, and how that makes you feel. Well, I can tell you, them comments, they make you feel just as good. Even if it's smiley face or hearts or something, because at least you know that somebody cared enough to stop and leave a comment. I mean, you don't even have to say a whole lot. Just like I said, a smiley face, a heart, constitutes a comment to me. Just think how you'll make them smile and how happy they'll be. So now what I'm going to do is put these together in the order that I want them to go. Make sure my tops are all going up. So that one at the bottom. All these, you can see I've got them distressed at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them over, and I'm going to start with this back one. So then when I pick them up, I'm picking it up from this way. Now you can lay them however you want to. This is just my way that I'm kind of seem to be getting in. I may turn them around because I may be backwards and then forgot. So you're just putting glue on this little piece of a flap. It's the only place. And you're going to take this and you're going to line these up. See? Right here, right there, and then you're lining up that gusset too. So then you just flip over to the other side and do the same thing. So I think I counted 6. I may have had 8. No, I did 8 because I added 2 more while I was gone to do this. And really you want the top to match because this is a little bit shorter than that one, but that's okay. Just line up your tops for sure. Oh, see, now I'm going the wrong way. So I want this face up, these face down. You just want to make sure whichever way you go that you have all your, I had so much glue on me. You have all your tops and your bottoms turned the same direction. There we go. And I go ahead and do both sides. Now you may want to do just one side at a time, but I started doing the 2 sides and it didn't seem to make a difference because the extra side is all wonky anyway, so it doesn't usually touch. So I'm looking for my top and my top here, and I'm going to just pin them together. And I have not found that I need to force them together. The glue dries quick enough that it's not a problem. Now this one's going to be a little bit longer on the bottom. I may have to work around that one. We'll see. I may have to trim it just a little bit. But then on this side, it's just fine. See how they're coming together? I'm just going to pick up my next one. Put my glue on and do this on all of them. And you could, I think that you might could get 1 or 2 more dividers in this 7/8 of an inch spine that I put in it. So see how that kind of pokes out? It keeps my glue from getting all over the place. I don't know. Now that I've said that, it'll probably start getting everywhere. So right here, I think I need a little bit more glue. Maybe not. No. And I don't need no glue right there because that's not where it goes. That one does. I hope I'm not confusing y'all too much. If I am, let me know and I'll try and do it over to make more sense. So March is my daughter's birthday. She will be, I don't even know, 34 this year. No, she'll be 35 because it's 2024. Yeah, she'll be 35. And they just grow up and you ain't even paying attention. My granddaughter's birthday was the other day. She turned 9. She's the youngest one. My oldest grandbaby is 15. But if this is confusing the way I'm gluing it, go check out Victoria Designs. I'm going to link that video down there so you can go see how she does it when she puts these together. Because I know it's different from my way, just because I guess I got to be different. But it's the same, but it's, sometimes you can learn better from one person than from another person. It's just the way that you learn and the way that they teach, which is not a bad thing. I'm getting there. I got two more. Two more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff this with some of the ephemera, I think. I haven't printed them off yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably will decorate it and add some ephemera maybe to it before I send it out. So we're getting down to the end. We got one more piece of paper that I forgot about that I need to cut, and then we're going to cut it, and we're going to score it. So really off right there. So these are not all going to be perfect, although I'm trying, but they shift on you. So I used to work at Smead Manufacturing, and they made folders, and they made stuff like this too. I didn't really work in this department, but what we're going to do, I don't remember. I'm going to go and I'm going to score it our regular. So there is 3/8, 1 3/8, 7/8, and then 3/8. And then I'm going to cut it off right about there. Just trim it off. Because what this is going to do, it's going to be our gusset on the front. So again, we're just going to fold it. And I did one long piece. You could do 2 small pieces if you want, but and I apologize for the glue on my fingers. It keeps getting everywhere. So what I do when I get to this point is I just come and measure like this and then trim it. And I'd use that to trim the second one. Then I'm going to so if you're holding this, think of a bird. So see the bird, here's its wings, here's the wings, and there's the body. If you hold it like that, that's the part you need to distress if you're distressing them. If not, then that's okay too. I'm my right way up. So we're just going to do the same thing. So I'm going to take, I'm going to put glue on here. And stick this piece on just like I did the other ones. We just don't have that middle paper. So see, we have a gusset right there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other sides. Put some glue on one of the outside flaps. Doesn't matter which one. I got to clean my glue bottle out. Maybe it will let me get finished. I don't know. I don't think it is. I'm going to have to go wash it. Let's try it and see. So you want this flap to be going in. See? And then you got your wings are what you're gluing down. That makes sense. So now we got this. It's time to glue it in. But what I want to do first is just check and make sure that nothing's stuck. This is a good time if you're inking, because you can kind of put your hands in here and hold it to ink it some. I'll probably have this all up in your face while I'm trying to look at it. So I'm just putting my fingers in there and kind of distressing that edge. So I'm just going to flip it over and do the other side now. And you know, you could have already done this. I just find it easier to do it like this to where I have some stability. And then I'm also kind of making sure that I don't have glue gussets. So they used to have at Smede this great big long machine, and there were ladies and men that sat on each side of the belt, and these would just go down a belt, and they would pick them up and put all of it in the folder. I'm so glad I didn't have to do that. I worked in the other department, although I could see that from where I would be at. Okay, so now it's time to get our nice, pretty folder with a blue little bottom. Just think I have it on it. I may have it too tall on that side. You know, I think I do have it too tall over here. I'm going to trim that off just a little bit. I may wind up putting some lace or something right there. We will see. You can see how thick the layers are. See if that will work now. Yeah. So see, you need a little bit of room right there. Okay. So now what I generally do is I take and do the back first. So I want to see which side's up. There we go. I'm going to glue this side down. Just the same way, putting glue on that. And I want it to meet down here at this fold. So where it's at the bottom, and that leaves some room up at the top for it to expand. And then I'm going to come over and do this side. So I'm doing both back sides before I go to the front. And like I said, I'm looking right here at my fold to make sure that that piece is up far enough, but yet isn't too close. And look at that, it's all jiggly. Makes me think of a slinky. Now I'm just gonna push all these back in. And what you can do, and I have done with these, is bring all this in. If you have a couple of clips, just clip that out of your way. Same thing over here. So now you have these two flaps that are left. I'm going to take and put glue on here. And I'll put glue over here. See, I'm going to have to take and let this lid or the cap and wash it, I guess. It is just not working right. So then what you want to do is bring this over. If I can do this, where that meets down here again. Kind of look at what you're doing. The other side, and this one, it is kind of tricky on getting that last piece in there. I just play with it until I can get it. Now that I'm in there, I kind of see this one moved on me. Did it not even glue down? It didn't glue down. And then I'm just looking right here. I'm getting off. I'm hanging out just a little bit. I don't want to hang out. Okay. So this one is done. A little more glue right here. So you can see the lace down in the bottom. And it just folds up like that. You can decorate it more, which I'm probably going to do before with some of the printables, the kit that I have. I haven't printed them off yet. So I'll probably come back in this video and do that. So I did this one with the sunflowers. We just did that one. It is the same size as this one. And basically I did the same concept, which I have not glued something up here. I may put a sunflower up there, yeah. But see the difference? This is just scrapbook paper. This one's digital and scrapbook paper. This one is scrapbook paper and scrapbook paper. So, and on this one I did put this piece in, right? But I like that lace showing on that one. So I think I'm not going to cover that up, but I am going to put a piece up here on the top. So it's been a while. I have had this sitting over there waiting for me to get back to it. Because I wanted to do a little decoration before I finished it up and put the video up because the video was for March, the design team project with Vals Creation. I guess I want it there now since I got it there. So these are little pockets that come in the kit. And I just decided they would probably look good right here. So that's what I'm doing. So now we got room for 2 pockets. Do you like that with it? And this one too. I think that one, I don't know. What do you think? I like this one better. I have this one. Now I done forgot that I had all these in here. It's been that long. I'm gonna put a grommet in there, so I'm going to do that. So about middle ways. Okay. Then I have elastic cord that I got on Amazon. And I've made some of these. I've been using about 14 inches. So what I do is I go in and then I take and I hold this cord underneath and kind of pull it taut. So I got my fingers right here on both of them, and then I've got room to get that other piece in there. And what I'm going to do is tie a knot. Just I don't know what kind of knot it is. It's a knot. I'm going to tie it real tight yet because I want to see how it's going to fit. So that actually fits pretty good right there. So I do have this. I thought was really cute. I got it from some cutouts that Christina Rice, she's on Facebook. She does hand cut stuff. So I bought some from her. If you're interested, definitely go check her out. She's also in this collaboration with she's on the design team for Val. I don't know if I just scrunched it up like that. And then put that on there. So this bottle of glue is about gone, but I still got a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrunch this up, and now I'm getting glue all over my hands. It's okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put right here. And the other thing is just covering it all up. I really wanted this more out in here scrunched up. And I'm going to get this on there and then we will scrunch. So to qualify for the drawing, you have to be at least 18 years old. I am going to send it worldwide, so I need you to be a subscriber to leave me a comment on this video. Also, hit the like button. I'll get it there in a minute. I did want to make a quick little, this is just some extra paper that I have. Just gonna make a quick little bag. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm just I'm gonna cut that off. Cut that angle here. Cut that off. And I do want to. Something I'm taking. I'm just gonna stick these in here, which they can fit in the accordion folder. And I thought this would be cute to put some of these in. The bigger ones I'm gonna leave to go in just the. So I'm gonna put these right here, and then with those, I could put them there, but I think I want to do it like this with those. I'm gonna leave it just like it is because I like it this way. So I hope you enjoyed this video on making an accordion file folder. And like I said, I'm going to do the giveaway in probably 3 weeks. I'll put in the description what day for sure. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and leave me a comment what you think. Thank you and have a great day.